Pretty things have never sold one thing. Oh my goodness, my store in Florida didn't have all these beautiful surroundings and chandeliers and things that sparkled. But I would say, remember, pretty things never sold a thing. I remember the first shelves that we got to hang my dresses on. They were from a store going out of business. It was their back storage area. And I remember thinking, I can make them hanging racks. I'll just spray paint them white. And I had to tell myself often to shine through some of those things that were there. It's not necessarily the easiness of the store that it just didn't appear one day that I have a beautiful store. My journey took me down many different roads, some a little bumpier than others, but always a joy. One of my greatest joys is that I have been able to experience all of this with family, friends. I have so many people to thank from where I'm at today. I don't think she wanted us to come and pick her up.
Well, probably not.
I think if there might not have been a wedding band on those girls' fingers, I would have never been mentioned that day. That's all I'm going to say.
You might not have been.
I don't think I would have. I think they wanted to keep you to themselves. And then finally, you may be nice, but, you know, hello, this was ordained by me.
You think it needs to be fuller? Yeah, bigger?
Maybe.
Like princess
I never
style?
thought that I wanted a princess gown, but as I'm coming out here, I love it so much. But
getting to have a custom wedding gown was over the top. I mean, you can't even describe. That's like a little girl's dream. How many people get to design their own wedding dress? Oh, I love it.
Just can't help but think about the first time that you came in here and you handed me a beautiful drawing, a sketch of the dress that you dreamed of.
Honestly, I don't have anxiety about my dress because I know it's in good hands.
Oh,
That's been the one thing that I have been really calm about. You know, I have been working with Terry Keith. She's
amazing.
Yep, she's a personal fitness instructor, and she has led me step by step for the past few months, and I have had a major health transformation more than anything. She's just taught me so much.
Do you love it? Love it. Oh. It looks just like that. It's identical. Identical.
Just like the drawing. Jessica, you asked for some bling, and sweetheart, I have
to deliver.
I am here to deliver. All right.
Oh, yes. Here, Granny. Oh, yes. I'm with you, Granny.
Yeah. This is where we take a granddaughter and we make her a bride. And this is where we take a daughter and make her a bride. And then we take a best friend.
Now you're going to make me cry. That's why you did that.
Well, you're more than just a bride. You're a friend. And that's what happens here at Renee's. Because once you become my bride, you certainly become more than that. You become a part of our family. And that's what you are to us.
I love it.
Jessica, just 2.5 weeks.
I'm ready. I love it.
It was amazing. It was exactly what I wanted for her. She always drawed these pictures and she would come and say, Granny, can you make this for me?
I love polka dots.
Lee. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for coming out today.
Oh, of course.
Where's Brian?
Unfortunately, he couldn't make it today, so
Oh,
he
my
hated to
goodness.
miss it.
Is he working on other weddings and
He
things?
is.
Tell him I missed him.
Oh, I will.
I know he's like you guys work so great together. You probably almost sometimes when he's not around feel lost without him, don't you?
I do. We do work well together.
Will you
so-
please hug his neck and tell him I said hello?
I certainly will.
Thank you. I cannot wait, Lee, for you to see our inspirational board for our wedding coming up. Come on over. I've got some lots of goodies for us today.
Yes, this looks awesome.
Oh, good. Well, Lee, have a seat. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Okay. Now what we know about our bride is a couple of things, okay?
Okay.
We know that our bride is a girly girl. And, she is in love with Dolly Parton. And she is a little miniature Dolly herself. So we are going to create for her a cathedral in the woods. Because she loves glam, she loves sparkle, she loves leopard print, she loves velvet. Oh my goodness, our bride loves everything. So Lee, we have our work cut out for us, but I think we can do it, don't you?
Oh, I definitely think so.
I think you can wow her. I think we'll be doing a good job on that. Okay, I'm gonna go over with you a couple of my ideas, and I hope that you can grasp my vision. I know you can grasp my vision. I'm not even worried about that, but I hope I'm clear in relaying it to you so that you can go from there. Okay, so very good. Now, I know you're a great note taker, so I'm like really visual, so it helps me to portray this in a visual way. So you can go ahead and take all the notes you want, Lee.
Excellent.
And we'll go from there. Here is a picture of where our venue is going to be. Isn't it lovely?
Yes.
I think that God carved this out, and this is what we're just calling God's cathedral.
Certainly.
We're just so excited. Now, Lee, a lot of things and a lot of pictures that I have seen from weddings taking place at this venue is a lot of very natural and very outdoorsy and woodsy. I'm in love with that, but we're gonna do something that this venue has never seen before. And that is, I think, tell me what you think about this, Lee. What if we added chandeliers in the tree? What do you think?
I love it. I love that little extra sparkle.
Do you?
Yes.
What if we just took and just hung them just within the trees? Do you know what I mean? I just think that would be an extra added touch that is just, something that no one's ever done there before. And I think that is what we're after, is to show this venue off in a way that hasn't been displayed. So I'm in love with the chandeliers in the tree. What do you think?
I think that will be fantastic. And you're right, it would bring kind of that beauty and sparkle, but not overpower the natural element of everything.
Right. Lee, let me ask you a question. Do you think that this would be like, do you think we can light them? I mean, what are we gonna need for these chandeliers? Are we gonna need to, this is in the middle, this is on top of a mountain.
Yeah.
We have no electricity. So is this going to be a problem?
I don't think so, because we're gonna have the sunlight filtering down through the trees. I think when it hits the crystals on the chandelier, it'll just give us the sparkle that we need.
So you're saying no, we can't light them?
I don't think we would have to light them. I think if we lit them, we'd have to bring up generators probably.
Yeah.
But,
you think we can bring generators? Now, Lee, I just gotta tell you, when I get something in my head, I got something in my head, and I see these things lit. I do understand what you're talking about, the sunlight and everything, but if at all possible, I would like to talk to our venue to make sure that maybe that there is a way we can get electricity to
they
them.
might already have some run up that way, just for safety.
But if not, we have what you said, the sunlight glistening in, and just the overall effect.
Right.
But oh, Lee, I would love to have them lit, and I know that we may not can, but still, this is amazing within itself, lit or not lit,
so,
right?
yeah.
Then the other thing here is we have this wonderful gazebo here that I am in love with, and I know that you have never been to the venue, and to believe it or not, at this point, I've not even been to the venue, Lee.
Wow.
So pictures, that's why I thought this was so important for us to be able to get a good visual of what we're wanting. But Lee, a lot of times, and boy, the height must be really here, so we probably are going to need Brian for this one. But I noticed in a lot of photos that are located on their website and stuff that the florist goes along this bend here, which is wonderful. But Lee, I just don't know, but that point that's just going up to the sky and the trees, Lee, what would you think if we went along the points and the angles of the gazebo?
I think it would be gorgeous and really draw your eye into the space instead of cutting the forest off.
That's what I said. Look, that cuts it off. And so nothing wrong with it to all the great designers out there, but it's just something that, and we got a really long piece here, Lee, but we're going way into the forest. But really, Lee, if we could get some greenery and some flowers, that would, what do you think? Do you think that would work for us?
I think so. I think that would just really create that extra oomph for that gazebo and do something that's different.
Yes. Lee, I think that the important thing to remember, and I'm sure you'll agree, is that this is just so beautiful and so much nature. We don't want, with the chandeliers, we don't want to overdo it. We want to stay within our element. So what's your ideas for the arch here on the gazebo?
I think that if we take the flowers in there and bring in those natural wildflower colors, a little bit of pinks and yellows and blues that you see out in the fields, because where we're kind of here in God's sanctuary, let's bring those beautiful colors that He created in the field and put them up there, so that it feels natural, but it doesn't deviate from the bridal party and everything.
So true. So it seems like it will work together. Again, Lee, I love that. And a lot of greenery, maybe even some of the trees, or something, a lot of greenery.
Lush greenery.
Yes. Yeah. And that will also go with the green velvet.
Right?
Oh my God, yes. Okay, Lee, we're gonna do it. I love this so far. Okay, Lee, there's another couple of elements that we're gonna be working with here at God's Cathedral. Here's what we're going to be doing. I think the bride has 10 bridesmaids.
Wow.
I know. I said, are you sure? She said, yes. So we have 10 bridesmaids.
Okay.
So instead of standing in a line, straight here girls, straight here gentlemen, what if, Lee, we took furniture? Lee, my bride loves leopard. I don't know of too many brides who are going to have a leopard couch. We'll have a burgundy couch over here, and then we have our chairs, and then it will be more of a style shoot instead of the wedding party just standing in a row. What do you think about that? You think that's pretty good?
Yeah, I think that'll look fantastic.
Okay, good. So the vision's there. We're bringing a lot of the natural in, but yet a lot of the antiques and some pieces that have some true character as to who our bride really is. Lee, then I just felt like this is a graveled road here, or a graveled pathway, and it's going to be a little hard for the bridal party to walk. And so I kind of thought, a traditional runner just is not going to work, Lee. So in my vision, I have kind of thought of a rug, like a runner. And so if we could measure that and find out how long our runner would be, I was thinking about if we could place a runner there. And here is my little clip art for that.
I love that idea, because a runner outside wouldn't give the stability that like using a rug will. And that'll help the girls in their heels and everything.
I think that this is the answer to there.
I think it'll tie those chairs in too really nicely, to bringing those glam elements and putting it in the outdoor.
According to the measurements, this is a little more narrow than what it appears here. So I'm almost to the point where less is more in this case. What do you think?
I agree. There might be some other way, that we can feature the aisle that she's going to walk down, and make it look, beautiful and fit in. So.
Well, what you don't see is that past these pews, like when she will enter, is kind of like, I'm going to call it a dead space. And it's still an aisle, but there aren't any trees there. So I didn't know if, you were right on point when you were talking about the wildflowers and the colors. What if we took and could we put a line of flowers to outline that? Now, not past the benches. I think before the benches. Could we do that? Could we take that and make that part of that? Lee, thank you so much for spending your morning with us and going over our idea board and our creative board. And there's nothing greater than to work on a wedding, is there, when and the hard part for you is you've not met our sweet bride, and all of this is coming through us. I mean, I hope she loves our inspiration, don't you?
I hope so too.
I think we've captured her personality. We need to find, with everything within us, a leopard couch.
Oh, I know, yes.
I don't think I've ever seen one. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but will you be on the look for me with a leopard couch? Do you know of any place?
Not right off the top of my head, but hopefully we can find something. I'm sure if we both are working at it, we can.
This is the staple piece of who she is, for sure. And then of course, this will be your inspirational piece. Green velvet, lush, isn't it?
Yes.
Yummy.
It feels so good.
I know. Okay, Lee. When my bride filled out her questionnaire and put that she wanted coal, like a lump of coal at her wedding, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But her father handpicked this coal. Lee, I don't know where you get coal, but that's pretty, isn't it?
I really wouldn't have thought it would be, but it is. It kind of has a shine to it.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
Lee, have you ever worked with coal at a wedding?
I have not.
Well, Lee, I have Googled, I have Pinterest, and it's not out there. So I believe this is going to be the first wedding that has some sort of coal in it. But what are we gonna do, Lee?
Well, I don't know, but I'm sure I will have to brainstorm and find out what I'll do with it. I'm sure I can incorporate it somehow, but it'll be a challenge.
You, me, and the bride, we all are anxious to see what you're gonna do with a lump of gold.
Me too.
I think you can do it.
I think so.
Well, I know you can. I'm not even worried about it, but yeah, I'm gonna give this to you and you can take it with you for inspiration. For your inspiration, you get leopard, you get a lump of coal, and green velvet. This is going to be some kind of wedding, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Now, Lee, I know that you had called about a boutonniere. Talk to me about your idea for the men's boutonniere. They're special too, aren't they?
They are. Every groom needs just that little extra something that we're thinking of him on his day too.
Yeah, because it sure has been an awful lot about her,
yes.
hasn't it? Okay, what you got?
Well, I wanted to bring you this sample of something, and we can do the green velvet.
Yes.
And this doesn't look like your typical boutonniere.
How does it work?
It doesn't go on their lapel, it goes in their pocket.
A pocket square.
Yes.
Oh, Lee, I'm in love.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. I think it'll be a really special element.
So
for the
green velvet fabric and then the flowers in a pocket square.
Oh, don't you think that'll make the guys look fantastic?
I do, and I think our bride, when she sees this, is going to be out of her mind. You know, from everything, Lee, we have a great responsibility because our bride has trusted us immensely and doesn't even know what she's getting.
I'm excited. I can't wait for her to see it all put together.
I know, I could cry. This is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Lee, I'm going to box up your leopard couch, your lump of coal, and your velvet and let you get on your way. You only have 2 short weeks to make this happen. Can you do it, Lee?
I think we can. It'll be tough work, but we can make it happen.
Okay, I believe in you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lee. We'll see you at the wedding.
All right.
All right.
Well, I feel like after our conversation, you know, you really grasped the bride and been able to describe her to me. So I feel like I'm starting to get to know her a little bit better. I'm a little concerned about coal because I've never even touched coal before today. So, you know, we have to really think and look up what it looks like really and how if anybody else has ever done something like this before. Normally we have a lot longer to sit back and plan and think and, you know, mull over ideas, but 2 weeks is not very long. So as soon as I leave here, I'm just gonna hit the ground running, start making my calls and talking to Brian, making sure that we got ideas flowing and getting things ordered and set because we've got 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to meeting the bride and getting to see her reaction at what we've come up with. Because I feel like she's gonna love it just by the information that I have of what she likes and who she is. I'm really looking forward to finding that leopard couch because I can't wait to see that. I think that's gonna be a wild wow factor. But I think this whole vision is just gonna come together beautifully.
Hi everyone, I'm Renee with Renees Bridal and your host for Renees Bridal Takeover. Thank you so much for joining us. If I was honest in my heart, I can tell you that in 22 years of business, this past week has probably been the hardest. I've talked to brides who are battling the decision of changing their wedding date, moving it around, deciding which road to go down. Well, I can tell you the light at the horizon of that is the amazing vendors that you have surrounding you. The call after call, the decision after decision is heavy. But boy, I'm so thankful for the strong arm of the vendors that you're working with. So we wanted to shower you with just warm wishes and happy thoughts. During this time of navigation, I have gathered some of my best vendor friends in the industry, and they have a word to send to you, a word of love. So you moms, you brides, you guys pull up a chair. Here are some of my friends and some of the best advice for you during this time.
Hello, my sweet, sweet brides. I know this goes out to all the Rachel D photography brides, but of course, the rest of the world who is also planning a wedding right now.
I'm Mackenzie Clark. I'm the catering and events manager here at the Lexington Marriott City Center Hotels. And from our entire team here, we just want to say that our hearts are with you all.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Goff with Goff Tents and Events. We're a party and event rental company here in Nicholasville.
Hello, my name is Brittany Center, and I'm with Sterling Stems in Mount Sterling, Kentucky.
I'm Becky Holman, owner of Bit of Whimsy Cakes.
Hey guys, it's Julie here from the White Dress of Lexington.
As wedding professionals, wedding vendors, whatever you want to call us, we are well versed in situations and circumstances that may arise that go unplanned.
I just have a couple tips for you. The first tip is to really focus on the good. At this time, one thing that can be very helpful is to do some gratitude where you write down one thing every day you're thankful for.
We just want couples to know that we hear your heart, and not only are you couples and clients, but many of you become friends and family over the year of planning, and your wedding day means almost as much to us as it does to you. And we want to be there with you on that wedding day, and we want to make sure that everything happens perfectly.
We've been talking to a lot of our customers about whether or not they should postpone or cancel their event. We know that this is a really difficult situation for everyone.
And you have such an incredible group of vendors in Lexington that are willing to take that stress off of you in any way that we can.
If you are a bride and groom and your wedding has recently been impacted by the spread of coronavirus, I wish I could reach through this video right now and give you a hug and say it's all going to be okay.
It's okay to take a break from planning. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Each and every couple is different. Each and every wedding is different.
I, along with my husband Lloyd, want you all to know that we are reaching out to all bride and groom in this time of stress and difficult times.
I just want to let you know that you are still worthy as a bride to have that dream day that you have been planning for so long. Nothing says that you can't have that still.
My heart really goes out to all of the couples who have had to make the tough decision to reschedule their weddings right now. Just know we're all in this together, and it's for the safety and health of our loved ones.
Another tip for you is to move your body. I cannot stress this enough. Moving our bodies helps so much with relieving stress and anxiety, and moving our body is essential, especially at a time like this. So even if it's going out for a walk or playing outside with your kids, just get up and move.
Time has a way of answering all of your questions.
Be open to the changes that your venues may suggest, like choosing a Friday or a Sunday for your new wedding date.
There are alternative dates out there, and we've been working actively to come up with plans just to make sure that everyone is still able to have a wedding of their dreams.
Postpone the event to a more natural, better time when things are just meant to be.
My number one recommendation to you is to openly communicate with the vendors.
Please rest assured you are in good hands. We will take good care of you, and we're here to walk this journey with you together.
At Bit of Whimsy, we're opening our schedule to accommodate any event that has to be postponed during this current crisis.
We're in it with you, and we're going to ride it out together, and you're going to have an amazing wedding, and we are going to celebrate, and everything is going to be okay.
Here at the White Dress, we love you guys, and we will see you soon. Weddings will happen just like they always do, so just keep a positive outlook, and we'll see you soon.
And last but certainly not least, remember what this day is all about. It's about bringing you and the one you love together for life, and nothing else matters but that. You and him. I'm Renee with Renees Bridal, and your host with Renees Bridal Takeover. Follow me on Facebook, Renees Bridal KY, and then on Instagram, Renees_Bridal. We look forward to hearing from you. With lots of love, we'll see you next time.